Okay, we ended with a really bad tutorial on Toy Story 3D. So what we're going to do now is we're going to challenge you to create your own TV titles. It's kind of like our Photoshop project, but a little bit different. I'm going to show you what I mean. So what I'm going to do is find some other title work that was really cool. I'm going to kind of make it my own though and change it. So, and again, it will really make sense when I show you. So File, New, and we'll hit Create. Now I'm going to place some titles here. File, Place. It's from, some people might think it was a cool show. You tell me. It was called Kill Bill, and it's got a cool, really easy to duplicate Illustrator effect here. Now, it's super violent, and I can't recommend it to teenagers, but I know you've all seen some crazy stuff because you've watched, Breaking Bad. So what I'm going to do is, instead of remaking the Kill Bill, which is boring, I'm going to make it like Kill Bill, but I'm going to do the Killer Bean. And those of you who know who the Killer Bean is are very blessed indeed, unless he's visited you because you were having a wild house party, which he's been known to do.
Who are you? Just a bean trying to get some sleep. Oh man!
He's just a bean trying to get some sleep. Okay, so what I need to do is recreate this, but with Killer Bean. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and let's go Killer Bean. I'll go all caps, kind of like they did here. And then I'll scale it way up, and we'll pick a cooler font, because this font just is not quite doing it. So let's go ahead and select this and change our font to something more intense like this. Maybe not. Sure, that's nice and thick and cool. All right, I'll scale it down a little bit because that's quite intense. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is slice through all of this. So how do we do that? Well, we know we have to expand this. So Object, Expand, and now we have our objects. And then we can just create a little shape with the pen tool here to kind of slice through our typography like a sword. Okay, and then what we need to do is make all of these Object, Compound Path Make, and then we can select this. We should just be able to slice it through with a tool I don't think we've showed you yet, but over here the Pathfinder tools, we can minus the front, and boom, there we are. But we want to slide things over a little bit too. So with this selection tool, we'll want to go in and kind of take a lot of these. I'm going to have to hold Shift a bunch to get all the pieces that I need. Just holding down Shift while selecting. And then I should be able to move all of these around. It looks like I did not get a full selection there, so I'll hold Shift and grab that piece as well. Now we can kind of slice this like that. All right, super cool, super easy too. So what I want to do is kind of create a background color, maybe not yellow because, I'm not going for the Kill Bill vibes, but let's go ahead and create that background, and I'll show you a cool gradient tool that I haven't showed you yet. Bonus for actually watching this video. Again, I need to go over here and move some stuff around, so I'll create a whole new layer and call this the Killer Bean. I'll grab my background and put it in there, and then of course I'll put this new group in there as well, and it will be at the top. You won't be able to see it yet because we need to change the color of this one. With this selected, let's go ahead and go to the gradient tool right here, and we'll put in like this gradient right here. It lets us define different points. We could put lots of different points in here. It's kind of cool. It's like a mesh gradient. You can move these points around and change all of their colors. So let's pick some cool colors. I don't know exactly what yet, but just mess around with it. You could sample the yellow there. Again, I don't want yellow necessarily, so think outside the box. Double click here, move stuff around. Have fun with this. I may not keep this, but I'm just gonna mess around with it and show you how cool this gradient tool is. Like, pretty awesome. All right, cool. Again, you can move these around. It's super responsive and cool. And again, I may change that, but I just wanted to show you that tool. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and place the bean. File, Place. we'll grab Killer Bean here. I cut him out in Photoshop, so use all of the tools to your advantage. Then of course we can scale him and move him where we want. Going to the layer stack over here, I want him underneath the titles like so. Pretty cool cat right there. We'll scale him down a bit. And you can place with the effects here. Notice we don't have high contrast with our typography here. So what we can do is do a cool glow effect on the Killer Bean. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go Effect, Stylize, and Glowing Edges. There we go. That's pretty cool. You can mess with these settings, but I like that. You know, it's more symbolic. Because people who've seen this silhouette bright, they know about the Killer Bean. All right, there he is. Look at that. Cool. And he even kind of has some of the colors here that we have. So it all ties together very well. It's super cool. You could do some cooler colors or gradients here with this typography if you wanted. But I'm going to add a little slogan at the bottom because lots of cool posters have slogans. So let's go all he wanted. Now let's go all caps. Put your caps lock on, people. It's getting crazy. All he wanted was a decent cup of Joe. That's the slogan right there. We'll go ahead and select that. Maybe pick a cooler font. Let's go Gil Sans and condensed maybe. Okay, we'll select that, scale it up like so, and there you have it. I mean, we could work on readability there, but this is my title work right here. I took another title and I kind of made it my own. I took a much cooler character than this character because reasons. All right, so what I want you to do is figure out how you can combine some of the techniques we've learned here with something that you really like that they do, but change it. I think you guys kind of get the idea. I know because I had you in Photoshop class, but this is what I'm looking for. Not this exactly, but something where you took some title and you made it your own. All right, that is the final for this particular unit. Hope you have a ton of fun. Again, we'll make this a contest. Winner will take all the candy or whatever we happen to have in the classroom to give you. So good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.